Hello and welcome in, or welcome back if you're returning. This is a timeless message for the collective. So, as I started pulling the cards, you guys, Archangel Gabriel popped into my head, and I'm fairly certain this is a message pretty much from him. So, let's get into it. First card, resistance. So, if you've been hitting a literal or energetic wall, um, Archangel Gabriel, he wants you to know that this resistance is not necessarily external, I guess. Um, it's often the subconscious mind that's trying to protect you by keeping you in this familiar territory. You're pushing hard against something that is pretty much simply like not even meant to open via like brute force, I feel. So this leads to second card, revelation. The wall that is about to crumble because of an absolute breakthrough in your consciousness is arriving. This is probably going to feel like a sudden aha moment. That's what I'm getting. Um, where your fog starts to clear. Um, I feel that you will suddenly see the truth of the situation that has kept you stuck for months. Now, I wanted some clarifiers for this revelation, and what I got was intuition. Um, this revelation, it's not coming from logic or outside advice. It's a deep psychic drop that's gonna like go into your gut, like you'll feel it in your gut. Um, you already know the truth. And you know what? This card, it confirms that you are finally ready to admit it to yourself. Um, you have the intuition for it. You're feeling it, right? Now the second clarifier card was completion. As you see this full circle, like you're coming around, and the breakthrough, it's allowing you to close a massive karmic cycle, right? And also that falls into the full circle, right? Um, this pretty much represents the ending of an old way of thinking or a repetitive relationship dynamic or a narrative of lack. The loop is finally closing, I feel. Now, after the clarifiers, we got celebration. Um, you guys, joy is on the horizon, and Archangel Gabriel brings tidings of victory and relief and emotional release. Once you accept the revelation and close the old cycle, there's this immediate lifting of weight that deserves to be celebrated. So, you know what? Expect good news or a breakthrough moment that just makes you want to cheer, right? Um, now the next card is blockage, and the blockage that is here on the card, it's a gate. It's not a wall, right? And a gate simply implies that a key exists or that it will open when the time is right. You know what? Like Archangel Gabriel is noting that this blockage is actually a form of your divine protection. You're being paused temporarily, right? So you don't need to rush into something that you're not prepared for. Now, next card, stagnation. Um, and that's the final card I have for this deck, I guess. Um, and on like it's the final card of the main spread, I guess. And it shows you why you feel heavy. You've anchored yourself to your old identities, to your old hurts or safety nets that you've outgrown. right? You're a different person. You've outgrown that, but you keep anchoring yourself to it because it feels safe, right? The anchor keeps a ship safe during a storm. But if you leave it down when it's time to sail, you're going nowhere. So, you know what, friends? It's time to haul up that anchor. Now, I went to a different deck, and what I got was divine timing. Um, you don't need to force this gate open. Uh, the universe is simply orchestrating behind the scenes, and you gotta trust in your current pauses. Um, Next card, unspoken. So there's something that you're not saying, or someone else is holding back their truth, and Archangel Gabriel as the messenger angel, right? Like he's all about the throat chakra and speaking messages and truths and helping you communicate. And he's urging you to speak your authentic truth or look for the unspoken subtext in your current situation, right? Um, and you know what? Like, call on him, you guys. Like, ask him to help you, to guide you if you have to have a conversation with somebody. Before the conversation, in your mind, just tap in and say, "Hey, Archangel Gabriel, I would really appreciate your help with this." And you know what? He pulls through. He pulls through. You just got to believe and trust, right? Now, next card is aligned. And you know what, you guys? Like, once you speak your truth, and you release that anchor that's holding you down, and you trust in the timing, you will slip directly into a alignment. Sorry, I'm stumbling on words. um you know what, life will stop feeling like battle, and it should start feeling like a flow. So now, as if Archangel Gabriel wasn't enough for me, I went and I asked the ancestors more about this. And you know what? What I got was the Starlit Elder. And the message for that one is their glow reminds you you're never alone in the dark. And you know what, you guys? This card, it really ties directly back to your resistance and your stagnation cards. When you feel stuck or blind to your future, your ancestors are actively guiding you and your steps, right? You know what? You're being asked to lean on spiritual support rather than trying to figure everything out on your own. So, like, tap in, have a little bit of a quiet time and ask your ancestors and ask Archangel Gabriel, angels, spirits, universe, whoever you speak to, right? Try and tap in. Now, the next card is Daughter of Rivers, and the message on that is what is meant for you flows to you. And honestly, you guys, stop pushing, stop forcing or trying to climb over this wall or this gate. Um, like water, your highest good will find its way to you naturally, right? Like water flows, it flows around rocks and blockages, and it will find its way where it needs to go. And this card is this direct command to drop your struggle and to trust in your divine timing, right? So next card I pulled was from my little Universe Whispers Synchronicity deck. And just to, give you a little synchronicity to look forward to, or maybe it will serve as a confirmation to you. Um, and what we got was the ladybug. And the message for the ladybug is seeing a ladybug signals luck, protection, and a gentle shift toward positive outcomes. The universe is validating your path, you guys. Um, the heavy, stagnant energy is officially breaking, and like your gate the gate you're facing is heavily protected, and this gentle shift, it mirrors the celebration and the revelation cards. Keep an eye out for actual ladybugs as your physical confirmations. I love ladybugs, by the way. So now I pulled a bunch of initial cards just to give you guys a little more confirmation, I guess, as who this message could be for. And we got C for celebrate and J for joy. Now, what I'm getting is that you're being called out of worry and into this high vibrational state of gratitude right now. So C's and J's, Chris's, Jay's, Jason, John, I don't know. Um, Celine is coming to mind. Then we got L for listen and A for allow. So stop overthinking and listen to your intuition and allow, the water to flow and to take over. So Lisa's, Andrew's, Anthony, Lauren, um, Linda. Anyways, next is M for move. And I got another M for momentum. So Mike's Marcy, for whatever reason, Marcy popped up. Um, anyways, you're transitioning from like your anchor of stagnation into this rapid forward movement. You gaining momentum and you're moving. You're moving to better things. Your waters are flowing, right? Like I don't know what it is about water today, but um flow with it, you guys. And then, oddly enough, I got 2 Z's or Z's, depending on where you're at. I'm in Canada, so for us it's a Z, but I live close to the American border, so I'm kinda used to the Z. So anyways, Z for zeroing in, which I should be doing right now instead of rambling, and another one for zing. Um, Zelda. Zelda's coming to mind. Zoe. Um, why does Zeus come to mind as well? But anyways, it's time to focus, really, to zero in on what your soul's truth is. Um, you know what? And this will bring a sudden spark, this zing of passion and life back into your world. I'm so excited, you guys. This is good. So, anyways, you know what? The big picture of this, um, you've been feeling completely stuck and heavy and frustrated lately. And I know this is true because I have been too, going through a lot of turbulency, and it's unreal. Um, and it's like we're running into this brick wall or dragging around this heavy, freaking massive anchor, right? And trying to force things to happen. But in all reality, the universe has temporarily paused us for our own protection, I feel. Um, but you know what? Like the breakthrough, you're about to have this major light bulb moment, and your gut identity is finally going to admit a truth you've been ignoring. And you know what? It will officially end the long, exhausting cycle, hopefully. Listen to me with the hopefullys. Um, yeah, I am hopeful. Um, and you know what? As soon as you accept this truth, a huge weight, it's going to lift. And good news and a reason to celebrate are really on their way. You need to stop forcing things, and you got to realize that what belongs to you will come to you naturally, and you don't got to fight anymore for it. Raise that anchor up. Your ancestors and your spiritual team, they want you to know that you're not alone in the dark, and signs of luck and protection are around you. You just gotta look for them, right? So, in essence, you guys, you keep your eyes open for them ladybugs and any other synchronicities that are important to you, or any of them that might pop up and, kinda reveal something, I guess. But if you're still with me, I want you to know how incredibly grateful I am for you listening and sticking around and clicking on my video. Um, if you can give me a hand and hit that like button, share, subscribe, comment, I would really, really appreciate it. I hope you're having the best day ever, wherever you are in this world. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Until next time, my friend. Bye bye.